just like the old days. When you do something like this, ain't about no life in prison, none of that. Take him outside and hang him by his neck. Murder is murder.
All right, well, there you go. A family showing no mercy for a killer who took a beloved sister and fiancé away. Jonte Watkins was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 33 years. His victim wasn't even his intended target. 19 News reporter Katie Tursick was in the courtroom for the emotional sentencing.
This whole time you've been sitting in these courtrooms, smirking, acting like it's nothing. I hope one day, I pray to God one day, you get a conscience and have to feel just a little bit of what we feel.
Fiery words of anger directed at the man who killed Tasha Love's fiancé.
What hurts even more is your complete lack of remorse. You don't even see or understand the devastation that you've caused.
Jonte Watkins shot and killed Ernestine Stallings outside an Akron Dollar Tree in 2023. He thought he was shooting someone else, a deadly case of mistaken identity.
You killed a woman trying to kill a man. That's how scared you were. You didn't even know who you was killing and you didn't care. You didn't care who was around or who you hurt.
You could tell that the emotional pleas from the family really had an impact on the judge. She sentenced Watkins to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 33 years.
The sentence was part of a plea deal. Watkins showed no remorse and did not apologize.
You are a coward. Ernestine was extraordinary. She was brilliant, hardworking, dependable, loving, and filled with joy. I miss her more than I can ever put in words. I miss her laugh, I miss her smile, I miss her voice, I miss her presence. I just miss her just being there.
In Akron, Katie Tursick, 19 News.